Welcome to the show. I'm your host, Connor Knowles, and this is the Nerdic Gods Podcast, episode 83. Joining me today, we have Daniel Navaroli.
Hey, I'm first this time. Welcome.
And also, Steven Sims.
Rehab didn't work. I'm deep in RuneScape.
Ooh, if anything, you're deeper.
We sent you to rehab and everything for it. Nothing.
No, he's worse. He's worse.
He's worse.
He's doing it right now.
Oh, you got it on like an iPad, huh?
Yeah, he's got a nice big old screen.
Honestly, like if I'm not on the iPad, I'm on the phone, and then if I'm not on that, I'm on I've got the old laptop. Like, remember that laptop we spoke about last week that's like out of date?
The Vista, yeah.
No, Windows 7.
Windows 7. Like I turned it on the other day, and it was like, oh yeah, there's no more updates for this computer, and your computer can't run Windows 10. So you need to buy another one. I was like, oh.
This computer will explode.
Like, it ran hot running RuneScape.
Yeah, it will explode.
Just
Careful.
like...
Anyways, guys, not the busiest week in the world of video games. It's about to get busy. Yeah. We are like an hour away from the PlayStation game showcase.
Two and a half hours. 2.5 hours.
T minus 2.5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
PlayStation game showcase. Pretty excited. Excited.
And it's also there's a couple of anniversaries today. We can mention that. It's the Crash is
what's the other
anniversary?
One? Yeah,
the
Crash
25th?
Bandicoot 25th.
And then it's the 22nd anniversary today of the Dreamcast. So
Is it really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Happy birthday to Crash and the Dreamcast.
Who
I've
owns
never
the
had a
Dreamcast?
Yeah.
I did not.
I did. I think I still
That's
do.
awesome.
Like, I gave it my cousin because he was starting like this YouTube thing. I was like, oh, if you really have a good background, have this retro console. I reckon if I phoned him, I was like, we got that Dreamcast, he'd probably give me back. I had some good games for it as well. Sonic Adventure, Ready to Rumble, WWF. Royal
Had that weird controller.
Yeah, man, that controller, you looking like this.
That controller was like people like to complain about the Duke, but that thing, at least the Duke looks cool. That controller looks dumb.
I remember
You were like one of the 9 people that owned the Dreamcast.
I
think it sold 13 million or something like
13.
that. Maybe less.
Just 13.
I think it did worse than the Wii U. But yeah, comparison at the time, there's more gamers with the Wii U, so like the Wii U kind of probably did worse.
What the hell was even on Dreamcast? Like besides the games you just named.
Sonic Adventure,
Blue Stinger,
Shenmue, Rocket.
Ooh, that one sounds badass.
Internet that Nintendo still struggles with.
Internet.
Yeah. Sega had it down better then.
A couple of Resident Evils.
Did they?
Something
I know
awful.
Resident Evil was not huge.
It was just like Resident Evil 0, and that was it.
No, 0 wouldn't have been out. It would have been just the first 3.
House
maybe
of the Dead.
Ooh.
What happened to that? That was supposed to be remade for the consoles.
It must still be coming. Right?
It's still coming. It's probably just
Is that something
delayed.
that could be announced at like the THQ Nordic event next week?
what's a Switch only thing?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it was at the Switch event if you remember.
Oh man!
See, I played that. I played that
for
game at the arcade. That's where that game. That's an arcade.
Yeah, but no,
That's the
need to
only
play
place I ever even knew of that game. You know,
I wouldn't want to play it on the Switch. I want the gun, and I want that clicky. I want to reload and stuff.
what if they give you a little plastic thing that makes your Joy-Con into it?
Yeah, I'm all for
pointing
that.
at the screen.
I mean, the Wii
They had that for the Wii. Yeah, I had the crossbow.
Well, wasn't there one that
strength.
looked like it had like a handle too? And then you
I don't know.
attached
Was
the
there?
thing to it?
Maybe there was later at some point. Get a full-on AK.
Oh,
Playing
not
COD.
an AK, but it definitely was like something you connected.
Rush B.
It's just House of the Dead remake. Release date 2021. Didn't they say like it was like more than one?
Yeah, I swear it was like close to like being done.
But didn't it was like more than House
I don't
of the
remember
Dead?
the
Wasn't it
date.
like House of the Dead 1 and 2?
I think it was. Yeah.
I actually didn't know there was a sequel.
The game was
I just
revealed.
know
It
House
was
of
like
the Dead.
1, 2, and
There's a sequel to everything.
Oh yeah, I mean, there's like 4 or 5 time crises.
published by the game was revealed April 14th, 2021, and scheduled for later.
I thought that was
year.
last year.
No, it was this year. Yeah, it was at one of their events this year.
Anyways, guys, we'll now carry on with the video game news of the week. Boys, where are we starting? We did not discuss this.
I'll start right here. Boop.
Here? Okay, cool. Remedy Entertainment has announced an Alan Wake Remastered is coming to all major platforms except Switch sometime this
PlayStation
fall.
The first time.
First time? Is it really?
Yeah, it was only on Xbox.
That wasn't one of those that just got like ported over.
They had like a PC port. I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
But now it's everywhere. I mean, because Remedy doesn't really have a deal with Xbox right now, so like they're going to put it everywhere. The only deal they have, I think, is with Epic. They did that like publishing deal with Epic for like a game or two.
Can't remember.
This was
Alan Wake.
This was a big deal.
Are we excited?
I'm really excited. Me and Natalie had a conversation last night. We were just like, "Are you gonna play it?" I was like, "Yeah, I think so." Like, I really enjoyed it. Like, I don't get me wrong. Like, I had the stupidest moment with this game as well. Like, I played probably half of this game not understanding the mechanic of the light, of the light, of
weakening people.
Yeah, I had no idea. Like,
how did you get through half?
Honest to God, I don't understand it. Maybe not half, but I'd like to say I was quite young when this game came out. But I was working. I was probably like 16, 17.
When this originally came out, 2010, right? Maybe a little bit earlier. Maybe 09. Something like that.
Let me have a look. I have the power.
2011, maybe. 2010.
Yeah, I fucking love this game. It's one of my favorite games of all time.
I've never beat this game. I've only played like a certain chunk. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I really started with Remedy. Actually, I did it like right before Quantum Break was coming out. I played
14th of May 2010. I can't do dates today.
2010. So 11 years.
So yeah, how old was I 11 years ago? 19. Wow.
I'd have been a junior when it came out.
I was really stupid. I don't know, maybe I just skipped a bit of like, oh yeah, this too much will make the bad guys bad, like not so bad. But no, like thinking back, I was like, how the fuck? Like, how did I get through life at this age? Like,
can't even see without it.
It's incredible. Like, I understood
this. They give it a price.
It's 25 quid.
Oh, awesome! That's not bad at all.
$30 for you guys. Yeah,
I definitely picked this up.
100%. This is definitely something I'm really interested in. I really enjoyed it. Like, and then having Remedy now, like the name that is Remedy now. That's what I want to say. Is such a big, like, there's such a big name now. Like, I probably were back in the day,
relatively.
But like when I'm just excited, like really excited. I want to say this. Hold on, let me have a look because I don't want to sound like.
I mean, Remedy's had a journey throughout the years, so
Ooh.
I feel like this is the game that really separated them from Max Payne. Finally, you know,
they've had a journey because Max Payne 1 and 2 huge games. Then they kind of were away for a little bit. They didn't do 3. That was a Rockstar game.
Yeah, I don't know their history in between.
I don't.
Alan Wake. I don't know if they have much, quite honestly. Yeah, but this is like Alan Wake is what I think of when I think of Remedy. You know, I think this is really where they set, you know, who they are is with Alan Wake, and that carried over into Quantum Break, into Control. And what's also cool is, and a reason I think they're bringing this back is Alan Wake connecting into the Control universe. Now that's all being set in one universe.
Rumors
I think Quantum Break is now too. What was that?
There's rumors of 2 as well.
Of Alan Wake 2? Are there really?
Yeah, there've been rumors for since like there was hints that it could be in the same universe as Control. There were rumors of Alan Wake 2.
So they haven't got much of a portfolio. Like they had Death Rally, which was released in 1996, but I believe that's Microsoft MS DOS.
Yeah, DOS. Yeah.
Yeah. Windows. Max Payne in 2001. Max Payne 2 in 2003, and then in 2010 they released Alan Wake. Death Rally again for Android and phones. Alan Wake's Nightmare in 2012. So you waited 2 years, to be fair, for playing that. Agents of Storm, Quantum Break in 2016, and then Control in 2019. And I think that's really like put a massive rocket up their arse and out there.
Well, if you remember Control, like initially it didn't sell very well.
I know.
It just kind of kept picking steam up. I think when more people started playing it, it kept going.
I think when IGN,
initially the first few months, it wasn't even the top 10. You know.
No, I remember when it came out, I was like, oh, it's just one of them like AA summer games. Do you know what I mean? Or I was like, oh, I'm not fussed. I think IGN came out with like all of a sudden Game of the Year, and I think it kind of got some traction then. I believe it had more traction before, but I remember I think Natalie was like, "What do you want for Christmas?" I was like, "Oh, I'll try this Control out," and I remember playing it and I was blown away. Did it in a weekend, platinumed it in a weekend. Like such a good experience. Like I'm looking forward. Like, going back to Alan Wake though, like this game was like kind of like a 360 gem. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you have a 360.
That's like one of those hidden gems, right?
Like,
I definitely want to play this whole game. Like, how long do you think this game is?
10, 12 hours.
Yeah, 12 hours. It's one of those.
Okay,
it's not very long.
Cool. I'm
Good
excited
game though. Love it.
I'm excited to see the whole
very
thing.
Good horror aspect.
Yeah, I like the vibes of it, so I can't wait to see it even prettier.
No, it's funny Sims was saying he got through that whole game with the flashlight because it's all about that flashlight.
I just
not the whole game, but like, however far you got.
I would have played like 2 hours, not 3 hours, like just not understanding like what the.
I guess if you're just skipping like the tutorial shit, you wouldn't realize that you gotta hold the light on shit. Yeah, I'm sure it tells you.
It shows you to aim it, and then you wait, and then they'll pop, and then you shoot them.
Yeah.
It tells you.
I would have loved to see the moment where Sims figured it out, where like,
the
light's hurting them. Holy shit, what's going on here? This is how you shoot these guys. Yeah, cool character though. I'm excited that they're building out this universe. Mainly is I think they're gonna really try to connect Control and Alan Wake even more.
So
I don't know how heavy it gets into that DLC, but
are we ever going? I was going to say, are we ever going to play as Jesse Faden again, or is it just going to be like we're going to move forward with Alan Wake? Because she's like top dog now. If you spoilers for Control, like she's like top dog at the bureau.
I think we'd probably get more answers in that DLC. The one that
that's true. I did not play it. Yeah,
I didn't either. So I don't know. You'd probably get a lot of.
I think it was AEW or something like that. I think is what it was called.
Something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Again, though, looking forward to Alan Wake. It's unfortunate it's coming out in the fall. Hopefully they just like nail like the October 31st date. Just come out right then.
I mean, we got a fall game already. I mean, it's not for everybody, but House of Ashes is like the 23rd or something. It's like right around there, 24th.
Yeah, I just think it's unfortunate that a remaster is coming out in a busy fall like this. It's I don't know how well.
There's going to be no time for it to release now.
Yeah, that's what, like, because I'm certainly not going to pick it up day one on it coming out this fall.
You could just keep it downloaded.
This would have been a nice like random July game, something like that.
I mean, it could be December, like late December.
Yeah, that could
middle
work too.
Of nowhere. But you want a spooky game. You want like
Christmas
January
Day.
Or October. That's really when you want spooky games.
That's it. Yeah. That's when all the scary movies go out to flop. January.
Yeah, January all the time.
All the
bad
time.
Scary movies.
Go look at the movies coming out in January of any given year. They're all horror movies.
Always. I don't understand.
They're all horrible.
And then more recently, the Resident Evil games have been coming out in January.
Yeah,
except for Village, but I think it was 7, 2, and 3 came out in March or whatever, but early.
Next up, how do we say these guys? Fire Sprite? Yeah, sure. Fire Sprite Games has now joined PlayStation Game Studios. The UK-based team was founded in 2012 and is best known for working on a couple PSVR titles.
Yeah, has anybody played those? The Playroom
Sims
VR?
would be the only one.
Yeah,
Sims.
Obviously, we got VR when it came. Well, for Christmas when it came out, and obviously that's like the first thing you always try that game. It's like Astrobot.
What is it?
Just a little bunch of mini games, really. Like there was. I remember there being like you were a dinosaur and you could like knock over the Astrobots. It was like there was 2-player modes, so one would have the controller, and you could run around vaguely, and it was just loads of different mini games. It was enjoyable. Like I'm trying to look at their history now. Like, so
I don't think
it's not much. Yeah. No, it's literally like that Playroom thing you're talking about was like their first game, and then they made another game for PSVR last year.
They're like surprisingly large as well. Okay.
Yeah, I was reading this on Jason Schreier's new company. I forget the name now. Gaming.biz or whatever.
Oh, Bloomberg.
Yeah, sure.
He's at Bloomberg. The GameBiz is a different.
I'll be 2 seconds.
Oh, is it? Okay, whatever. Maybe I'm confused too. Anyways, I read through that article, and this is a huge team. It's like over 250 employees. I know they were like naming off different. Yeah, they were like naming off different European-based development teams that they're bigger than.
It's like the size of Bungie.
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot of fucking people that work there. Yeah, it's a big team, and I think PlayStation really just bought these guys for PSVR stuff, right?
I was just gonna say they're only for like VR support to help everyone else out doing VR stuff.
And then I don't know if you're that into VR. I've seriously never tried one, and so I've always been curious to try one. I don't know, everything I see about them though just looks like all the games are like just meant for like gimmicky stuff, Besides like Half-Life Alyx, really was like the only one where it's like,
Astrobot's supposed to be great.
Yeah, that too. There's a few here and there that have caught my eye, but yeah, nothing has really caught my eye enough for me to go out and actually buy one of these. So I'm hoping when PlayStation comes out this PSVR 2, they get something that entices me.
Yeah, I don't have a VR headset, but my brother's big into VR. He loves VR, so he's had multiple different headsets. He's had the PSVR, which I've tried. I've tried a few games. I've tried Beat Saber. I think there was something else on PSVR that I tried. I can't remember, but I've also tried the Oculus. I think he just had the Rift, and then now he has the Quest 2.
Okay.
So he's really into VR.
That's one of the better ones now, right?
Yeah. It doesn't actually have it's just a screen.
Okay. That's cool.
You don't really need to connect to the computer, because most VR you're connected to something, but that one you don't. But yeah, this is great for them. This is them committing more to VR, which
exactly. I think that's the good part, right? Is that they're fully committing. You're going out, you're buying a huge ass team to just specifically probably make VR games, right? And it's like, that's a good, because the last thing people want is for this PSVR 2 to get announced and there's no fucking games for it, Like, that's the last thing anyone wants.
I know PSVR is great, but they've definitely slowed. And it's kind of it showed that they've slowed, but
I can't even remember like the last like big title that
I think it was
maybe that Blood and Truth.
Yeah. That was last year.
2019. Oh, that was last year.
Was it last year or no? It was 2019. You're right. It's 2019.
2019. I think it was fall 2019. Yeah.
Yeah. Like I think so. Yeah, that game I think was the last big one, and then they've kind of just coasted. So we'll see. They need to really commit.
28th of May 2019.
There you go.
So around the same time as Control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. This is really good for VR and people that like VR. Hopefully we get actual news on this headset. It won't be tonight. That's what they've said. So hopefully there'll be an entire state of play dedicated to VR soon. I'm not sure when, but
yeah, I'd imagine, because we're guessing the PSVR 2 doesn't come out till fall 2022. So I'd imagine they just
maybe early next year, maybe summer, May.
Yeah, maybe. I feel like that'll just be more of a fall thing though. But yeah, you're right. Who knows? But yeah,
they probably want to hit like a Black Friday.
Sims, are you going to be interested in the PSVR 2 then, having owned the original?
It all it depends on like the quality of life, like changes they've made. If it's like really simple if you just plug in and play, it doesn't come with a box and another plug.
It has that one cable now.
Yeah,
only.
I've heard. Yeah, and then it just becomes it's more of a hassle. Like we have a special setup of like having to change like the HDMI, but even that's a pain in the arse, and like space as well, like limited on space. Maybe we'll have it's something that we have to. I'll have to see it first and see what games come in with it. But I don't know. Potentially, maybe not. I'd rather just go like Daniel was saying about the Quest 2. I'd rather just go and get a Quest 2 or Quest 3 or something, because you just make your own space. I just go in the back garden. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just have a good time on that. I think it depends on what it comes with, but it's very niche in it. Like, it's a very niche market.
Yeah, I understood it when Sony was first doing it because it's like, oh, okay, here you can try a VR thing for the cheapest way possible, and you probably already own a PS4, great. But now that they're making a second one, it's kind of like, okay, you guys kind of got to compete in that space now with like the best of the best VR games and stuff like that, and you got to be able to run those games on it as well. So yeah, I don't know, they got to really commit if they're gonna keep doing this.
Yeah, I think Valve stepped the game up last year.
But then the price.
I mean, they haven't really done much other than that, but they definitely, in terms of game wise, like,
yeah, of course, with Hellfire.
I don't know. That might just be the best VR game ever made. I mean,
I would hope they're talking to Valve and getting that over to the PSVR 2 somehow.
It's up to Valve at the end of the day.
Yeah, it will be. I mean,
They
but
want
that'd be a
that
great
game-
way to launch is if they could get something, if they could get that out of Valve, a new game out of this team, and then the guys that made Blood and Truth, the London studio, they're pretty much just a VR team too.
Moss
Launch with
too.
3 things like that. Yeah, something like that. That sounds like a good lineup to me.
Yeah. I think Moss 2 will be a launch game. What is it, Book 2?
Oh yeah, I forgot about Moss 2. You're right.
I think if Microsoft was to like dip their toes into the VR market, I know
They have the Hollow.
I know they've got the HoloLens, but if they went into like the gaming side of things, I think it'd be super easy for Microsoft to go, we'll have Half-Life, because they've got all the money in the world, haven't they? So if Microsoft were really to go into it, I think they'd kill it. I think they'd kill the market if Microsoft went the VR route, because they'd just go over to Valve and say, look, we'll offer you $20 million, and we just want to put it on this, and they'll be like, yeah. Do you know what I mean?
That's probably a little low.
I think they're waiting for the landscape to
Sounds a
be
lot to me.
really a lot of people to be in that landscape before like they actually commit. I think they're waiting to see more people playing, more headsets out there, I think that's what they're waiting for.
It's just a hypothetical. I just think if anyone's going to get Half-Life Alyx on a VR, it'd be Microsoft.
I mean, they got the money to throw around,
course,
so
maybe $100 million. Okay,
that's a lot. They're not even.
How much money do you want me to give this Valve company? All right, they make all this money on fucking Steam.
Fuck, he's just throwing money at them. Anyways, yeah, we look forward to everything that's coming with PSVR. No news on it today, though. Next up, gonna do a little review roundup, boys. A lot of games have gotten reviewed lately. First up,
games.
Life is Strange: True Colors has a 82 on Metacritic. IGN gave it a 9. Easy Allies given it an 8. Daniel, I know me and you are looking forward to this game. Reviewed great, huh? I think it's the highest reviewed Life is Strange game now.
Definitely. I think the Open Critic is like significantly higher for some reason for this game.
Is it?
Yeah, I think it's like last I checked in like the we're in a fantasy critic league. I think it's much higher than 82. But
Absolutely
I think
bullshit.
I think the other ones are all around like 80 generally, if I'm correct. Maybe you remember, Connor, but yeah, this is getting reviewed amazing. Very excited.
Greg Miller called it his game of the year thus far.
Crazy.
I was not expecting that from.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Fucking dope though. Gonna start it tonight. Can't wait.
I know. Yeah, I don't know if Sims is gonna play it, but we definitely will.
I am currently thinking about playing the whole thing, as in 1, 2, Captain Underpants, the lot. But then, a little voice inside my little brain says, they're remastering it. And I'm like, you're right. What do?
You buy the remaster.
But then, it's free as well though. I've got like I think we've got the Series 1 on the PS Plus.
I'd say just play them, to be honest. Like, if you have access to them, just play them.
I think I said last week.
I don't think you need the remastered.
No, I don't think so either. I think last week's it was like I was saying, Natalie played them. I like kind of know. I kind of know the big plot points in number 1, but I think I forgot already. If that makes sense to go and play it. So yeah, This looks great, and the praise that it's getting is like obviously making me go, maybe I should play it.
Yeah,
well, congratulations.
It's more expensive. Oh yeah, amazing. I will say it is more expensive than any other game has been. It's a full 60. All the episodes are out all together, all 5 chapters. You just play them back to back, but I guess there is still a cut. You could stop after each one if you want.
So it still goes in episode segments?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. There are 5 episodes.
Interesting. Yeah, I was wondering if this would just be one big thing now or whatever.
I think they like that format. So they'll probably just stick with that.
Yeah. I kind of wish they would have just gone one big thing. I mean, it doesn't.
I like the chapter breaks.
Do you?
Personally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you can play it. Give me a chapter a night or whatever.
We will see how it is. Do we know the length, Daniel?
I don't, but it's probably the same.
I didn't see that in any of the reviews.
So that's what, 10 to 12 hours?
Something like that. 2 was long. 2 was...
Yeah. 2
like, I
was
remember
long.
that first episode of 2 was like damn near 4 hours, something like that. Yeah, like that. I remember that taking forever, and then the rest were like 2 to 3. So I mean,
two is
could have been closer to like 15ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to it. Next up, Tales of Arise got a 87 on Metacritic, 8.5 Easy Allies, and GameSpot gave it a 7.
Mm-hmm. They're a little on the lower end. Everyone else is, I think, closer to 9s. But
one of the higher reviewed games of the year now.
Yeah, it's up. It's there. We've gotten a lot of games from like 85 to like 89.
Yeah,
there's a lot in the.
No, it's fun. Open Critic does the like Hall of Fame 2021 with like all the highest reviewed ones, and like it's like every day there's one over the other. Like that, it just like one person reviews a random one, and then it like moves up a little bit. Yeah, it's crazy. There's like 5 games at 88.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, awesome for Tales. I know Tales is back now. People like this Tales. It's bringing the JRPG franchise back into the limelight.
Yeah, would you check this out at all?
I've never played a
cool.
Tales game.
Like the gameplay looked cool.
Yeah, I never really played one before. I've been curious. I think it was a Vesperia back in the day on the 360. It was like the Xbox's exclusive one.
Yeah,
360 exclusive one. I remember when that was coming out. Looked really cool, but it was just a franchise I've never played. It was primarily PlayStation, so I didn't have access to them.
Sims. Can't imagine you're super into this.
Well, yeah, I can't wait.
You can't wait.
I booked next week's off.
Nice
To play it. Yeah, I'm really excited.
Sims, big Tales fan.
As a JRPG Tales of Arise fan, I've got a tattoo on my back.
Dude, really?
Of
Arise or a different Tales game?
Of one of the protagonists of the game.
You want to show us it? Show us your back. Yeah, take your shirt off.
People are watching. Stop it.
Sims, did you change shirts throughout the
honestly,
show?
He walked away and changed shirts.
It is ridiculously hot over here at the moment. Like, it is stupid. It is September. I expect rain and like a bit of frost, and it's just gone. Nope. The kids have gone back. They have summer holidays for 6 weeks. They probably got like 3 days of sun, and then the kids have gone back to school now, and it's the hottest it's ever been, and I am absolutely fucking melting. But the t-shirt I was wearing was just touching my skin a bit too much. And
a little clammy.
And I'm just like, I can't sit here for another hour and die. So like,
you got to throw on the Red Dead shirt,
it's just like the baggiest t-shirt. Listen, if it was up to me, I'd be wearing my pajama t-shirt with about 6 holes in it, and it just
one of the greats.
Like,
it's fine.
My sister gave me this t-shirt. Is like 15 XL. I don't know what she's trying to say.
15. You could fit like 3 people on that shirt.
It's so big, and it says like "World's okay as a brother." But oh my god, it's so comfortable. But like, I've worn it like for so many years. It's just holes everywhere. Got a big hole here, holes in my. You can see my belly button, but it's just so comfortable.
It's not even a shirt anymore.
Honestly, it's barely even
wrapped around my body.
It's just, yeah. So yeah.
That's what happened to my Spider-Man shirt, my Spider-Man PS4 shirt.
Oh no!
Got a hole in it. I know, it's super sad.
Gotta get another one.
Hey, speaking of anniversaries, it was their anniversary. It was his anniversary the other day.
Their anniversary.
7th of the night.
Oh,
I honestly,
3 years.
You don't understand. Like, I was so excited for that date. So excited.
Why?
Excited. Not for this one. When it actually came out, like.
I
was counting down
like
every day. I was like, all right, only 50. Like, going to work miserable. Like, only 59 more days to go. Only 59 more.
Like, don't talk to me. It's coming out tomorrow.
Honest to God. And I had this whole big, like, grandiose plan to, like, just ring work. Oh, I'm not very well. I'm so poorly. And they're like, and then everything changed, and I got a new job, like, right at the last minute. Oh my God. And then the console came. Oh, the console, man, my baby.
Oh, I forget you own the Spider-Man PS4.
Honestly, it's like it's on display.
Jealous.
It's on display.
I'm so jealous. I still have my PS4. The whole time was a launch PS4, like day one. I never got anything else, and I wanted that one so bad.
So what did you do with it when you got the PlayStation 5? Just take it out the back and shoot it.
You can't see. It's right here. It's right here. My Xbox One's right there.
I was just expecting you to shoot
Xbox One, my PS4's right here.
You just brought it to the garden. Look at the flowers, PS4.
And then like smoke come off it saying thank you.
No, it was more like the scene from Office Space right? He gets the bat and he's like beating the printer up. That's what I was doing.
Damn.
But yeah, man, big respect for Spider-Man PS4. Spider-Man 2 to be announced today, boys. I jumped in to do the DeLorean.
I'm going to tell you, it's not going to be announced.
No. Let me finish my DeLorean story. We've got time.
Okay.
There's not many stories. I jumped into the DeLorean, 88 miles per hour. Doc was like, "No, Steve, don't do it." And I was like, "Listen, all right, Marty don't want to play with you anymore, but Steve does." And then we jumped in. I went all the way to like, what is it? Thursday, 10 o'clock. Checked Twitter dead quick, and there was just 4-minute trailer of Spider-Man 2 release date of the 9th of November, 2021.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
Well, just so you know,
not only that, they put a hard date on it.
Yeah, hard date too. I'm just letting you know, canonically, he doesn't have the DeLorean anymore. It's his train that becomes like a spaceship.
Yeah.
Fucking idiot.
Why you gotta ruin
Idiot.
All right, so I jumped in the train, and then we flew because it flies at the end.
It's insane. It's like
spoilers for the Back to the Future. My bad.
Yeah, spoilers for the third movie.
I still think you're crazy, but I see a lot of people guessing Spider-Man 2 is gonna get announced. I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you guys are.
I see the Spider-Man. I see the God of War Ragnarok title.
100%. That's the big game going to be here. Where I think we all agree.
And the Spider-Man's in black.
I think the Spider-Man like tease can definitely wait. Even if it's ready now, like I'll just kind of be with you hypothetically. Even if it's ready, they kind of need to get out these 3 big games first. They don't really need to hit it right now, you know. I don't think that they could ride high on God of War. Just let that be the big thing. Like it's only 30. Like I said, it's less than 40 minutes. About 40 minutes.
What are big games then? So you got Horizon, God of War, and
we talked a little bit last week.
Yeah.
I think maybe they might show a Deathloop trailer, one more or something.
They've got to, aren't they?
Maybe another Kena trailer, maybe Horizon and Gran Turismo. Those are all. I think they might do those again.
If we're doing games we're looking forward to, like the big ones, I think Horizon, Gran Turismo, God of War.
Yeah. I think so. Which are their big 3. They got to have some indies. There's going to be some filler in there. There's going to be probably Little Devil Inside. The Fist just came out, so I didn't think Fist was coming out this past week.
I know that caught me by surprise. This week
has
caught me by surprise. There's so much going on. Like,
there's going to be some indies mixed in there. Maybe Kena again. We'll see. I don't know how many surprises they have. Like,
I think they open with the GTA. I think they close with God of War.
They have
everything in the middle. I don't know.
Yeah, I think that'd be cool.
I expect like an update to the PlayStation Plus games. You know, like the collection they've got. Have a look.
Just no. That's a one and done thing. I don't think they would do more.
I feel like they can add to it.
They haven't though since they put it out.
I mean,
what are they going to put in like Last of Us and Ghosts? I mean, I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, they have a few exclusives that aren't there, but it's been almost a year and they haven't added anything. So, like, I don't see why they would personally. But
maybe we'll see. Maybe they'll announce like integration with like Now and Plus. I feel like we're gonna get like one service.
I don't think they've had too many middling shows recently. This needs to just be games.
Yeah,
I think
it's a fire announcement. Why not? I don't know. I don't think that.
I think that this needs to be games. Maybe Last of Us multiplayer. Maybe Bend shows up with a teaser. I mean, it has been a while.
Since
Days Gone.
Like, you know when like Xbox were doing like when they stopped like their E3 show and it was like, over here it was like Sky was coming to the Xbox. I like it when they talk about stuff like that. Like they have like a cool like, this new service is coming to the PlayStation. I like that kind of thing. But that's just me.
Sure.
Listen, I popped off for that Kinect presentation.
Kinect is I'll stick by the Kinect as like a cool device. It may not have like panned out 100% like they wanted it to, but Kinect was a cool thing.
I think if we can find the footage, if we can find the whole conference, I don't think you can because I tried to look. We should react to that conference of like when they
2013.
It's the best conference.
Just the Kinect.
It was the best conference ever.
The Microsoft 2013
that was the first E3 first conference I ever watched, and it was the best one I ever watched. Yeah, it was. So
do you want to do?
You guys are talking about Xbox's 2013 conference.
Yeah, when they first revealed the Kinect, when they pulled out
that's not 2013.
That's not 2012.
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
No,
no, it was like
no.
2013 is like regarded as like one of the worst press conferences ever. Not
That's what I was trying. I thought he was enjoying how bad it was.
No. So
no,
the original
Connect was a 360.
2009,
Yeah.
wasn't it? 2009.
Something like that.
You're
Yeah,
talking
like-
about Skittles. Little girl comes out. She's like, "Oh, Skittles, come here."
Yeah, I want to watch that
tiger,
whole.
you know,
We should watch the
what you
whole
wanna
thing. Can't you tell we've got not a lot to talk about? Listen though, like we should watch. That was the greatest conference I ever watched. I think
you need to watch more E3.
but obviously I didn't. He was just. I was just like. It was like my first ever E3. So
Go watch Twilight Princess be revealed, and you're gonna tell me that is the best conference.
Skittles. This is the one with your fucking freaky little friend Milo too, isn't it?
Yeah,
my boy
Milo. Whatever.
Listen,
Milo's still trapped in that
This
TV.
is how hot it is. Like things are falling off my wall.
Does that have to do with heat?
Yeah, it was tape probably.
Velcro. Like
You know
things
what
are
the
just
Kinect was
falling
really
off.
good for when you're eating chicken wings and you can't pick up the controller and then you're trying to switch over to like Netflix or something.
You remember in Mass Effect 3 where you can like tell your people to do things through the Kinect?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah. One of the funniest things ever was my friend Danny Sanchez in high school had a Kinect.
Good old Danny Sanchez.
Danny Sanchez, missed that guy.
Shut
Anyway, we were such good frids that we would just walk in that guy's house,
Yeah.
and
You always had
just
that
be in his basement. Yeah. And one time we just caught him in his basement. We didn't know what he was doing. We hear him from up. Yeah.
Danny
That's what we
Sanchez
thought.
cranky.
But we hear him. We're all the way upstairs, and we hear him just like "Fusto Ra," just screaming. Like, what is he doing?
No, exactly. What
We go down there. He's playing Skyrim, just shouting Dragon shouts at his fucking TV.
Mate, they don't make stuff like that anymore, man. What happened to the days where you could talk to your television, talk to the... Honest to God,
I never had a
man.
Kinect. I should have got one. I never
Honest
had
to
one.
God, it's that
I had one with the Xbox One. I had that one when it launched
I
with
was-
it.
So yeah, you got. See, I waited until they not bundled it together, then I got an Xbox.
Oh,
was-
okay.
Day one, Xbox 360 Connect. Like, day one. With Natalie the whole way going, I have no idea why you're buying this piece of shit.
It's a cool device.
It
It's
was
a cool
great.
device. It's a cool
I was
device.
just excited to talk to Milo, and I was very disappointed. It was the whole conference though. Like, it was like my first one, so I just sat down and watched it. And I was like, this is the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. You got Peter Molyneux just saying, "Talk to Milo." I'm like, yes, Peter, I will talk to Milo. And then you got these kids like throwing paint at a wall. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is the greatest.
Finally, I
thing.
can buy a friend. You know, that's all I've ever fucking wanted.
Honest to God. And everyone I showed it to was like, this is absolute dog shit. And I was like,
They're crazy. Bring back the Kinect Xbox. Let's go.
Yeah, give me a new one.
and then I went down this like rabbit hole of E3. It's like, when's the PlayStation showcase? It's like 3:00 in the morning. I'm like, oh no.
Yeah, they don't care about your time.
Honest to God, man, it was hard work. Like, especially like me and Natalie. Like, we're like, right, do we stay up or do we go to bed for like an hour and get up? Ridiculous. Anyway, we got one more review. My bad.
Yeah, we got one more review and one more story.
Do we have one more story?
Yep.
Where?
The last review roundup, The Artful Escape, 84 on Metacritic. Game Informer gave it an 85. True Achievements gave it an 8.
I didn't know they reviewed games. I didn't know.
I couldn't find a recognizable name that reviewed the game on Metacritic, so I was like, True Achievements. There we go.
Okay.
It's like,
I mean,
all
Game
right,
Informer's
there you go, 8.
respected. I mean, they're
Yeah,
high
Game
tier.
Informer was the biggest one, and I was like, okay.
Yeah,
There you
85.
go.
That's great.
Are you guys planning on playing this, Daniel? It seems right
I
up
have
your
it
alley.
downloaded. I have it downloaded. So,
Do you?
yeah, I'm.
It's on Game Pass, right?
It is on Game Pass. That's why I downloaded it. I want to know if I could beat this game quick. I think Sim said about 4 hours, but
They said on Game
Like,
Pass
I
4
wanna-
hours, didn't they?
okay. I want to beat this before I play Life is Strange, because that I'll probably play like maybe one episode a night, and that'd be kind of how I play that. I want to try to beat both before Deathloop on Tuesday. That's my goal.
Okay, I gotta beat Life is Strange before Deathloop comes out on Tuesday. So that means I got the whole weekend. And it's like, okay, I want to do one episode tonight at least, one episode
Yeah.
tomorrow at least, and then the weekend finish it off. I got a whole plan here going, you know.
You went out of sync real quick. I
Yeah,
don't know
you
what happened.
did. It proper
Yeah.
You know,
threw me.
you guys are like really out of sync for me right now.
It's you.
What's going
I-
on?
I'm gonna reconnect. Hang on.
Oh,
reconnect.
Hopefully this doesn't. Don't do it. Okay. Hang on. I
No,
don't want to fuck
do it.
everything
It's
up
fine. Don't
soon.
worry about it. It's fine. Don't worry about
No, hurry up and reconnect. Discord messing up the show. Discord messing up our show. Go ahead and talk now.
Hello.
All right, you're good.
it.
Okay,
Continue.
cool. We're back.
Yeah, Deathloop comes out on Tuesday. We got to beat this game before Tuesday.
Yeah. Sims, you were asking where the Deathloop reviews are yesterday. Bethesda doesn't release reviews until the day up. I don't know if they still do that though on their Xbox.
They've been weird about it.
Earlier.
Like, me and Sims were talking. I think even when Doom, I think Doom came out early reviews. I'm pretty sure.
I can't remember. Yeah, that would have been the one. Well, no, Xbox didn't own them then either.
No.
I assume that still would have been day of. Have they just been weird about it? Was that their last Bethesda game to come out?
Yeah, that's their last Bethesda game.
That's the last one. Okay, so that would have been the one. Yeah, I don't. Unless they come out earlier, I'm assuming Bethesda's still sticking by the whole.
I feel like they haven't.
Reviews.
I could be wrong. I feel like they haven't. I feel like they've slowly gone back on that.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I
They
feel
were
like it's
weird
just
for a
been like a
while.
known thing for a while. Like,
they were
Bethesda
weird.
games reviews don't release till the day of.
I think maybe Monday we might get them. I was hoping to get them. Sims. Yeah, I was confident with Sims. He said yesterday, so I was like, all right, cool.
I just, I don't
excited.
know. I expect Monday at the earliest. Maybe I don't know.
I think since we haven't gotten them by now, I don't know. My guess is they're sticking by the day of.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get it.
No?
No, not yet. I'm gonna wait for Christmas.
So this shit comes out like next week and it's like 10 out of 10, game of the year, blah, 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 blah. You're not going to go out and buy it?
You're an Arcane fan.
I
That's
know,
what I'm
I
saying.
know.
Like, this is like meant for you
It's
then.
not because I don't want to get it. It's because of like real life. Like it's just.
I know you got money, but you said you could get one big game, right?
Yeah, I'm
This
just
won't be the
thinking
one.
maybe I should just wait. Just.
Is this real live?
I just wait. What's going on here? I don't know.
I'm having a lot of technical issues today.
We'll see. It depends on. It's just I've got birthdays and Christmases.
Put it to your face.
It's just
Put it to your face.
I'll do
No,
it.
to your face.
The Daniel.
No, to your face.
That's Queen.
It's my face.
That's an amazing mug.
It is a great.
Below there.
That's
Hey,
amazing.
it's me, guys.
Now put the mug to your
Let's
face.
talk about video games.
Put the mug to your face.
Oh, wait.
Listen to me. Put the
I'm
mug
listening
your
to you.
face. There you go.
That is.
You're in focus now.
Good job, then.
You're welcome. Listen to.
Why we keep you around, you know?
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Right.
All right. One more story. One more
Okay.
story.
You're saying one more story. Where is the
I'm
last
done
Right
story?
here.
Where?
It's right here.
Oh, I was like, didn't we do that? Okay,
No, we
whatever.
didn't.
PlayStation has reversed their decision and will now offer a free upgrade from PS4 to the PS5 version of Horizon Forbidden West.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a little
they went back
update
They
from
also,
last week.
and they also said like moving forward, any PS4 to PS5 upgrade will be $10.
Yeah.
So
You know what I think happened? I think someone realized that they promised that they would give a free upgrade like way the fuck back whenever Horizon first got announced. And then I think they realized that they were like, oh fuck, now we have to.
Mm-hmm. Like even the $10 thing. Like this story is so bittersweet. It's like, all right, cool, you're listening, but then you're really not.
No.
You're still charging
really.
$10 for an upgrade.
At this point, it's just like I don't know. I mean, we've been talking about this all year. It's I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
It's ridiculous. I mean, they're sticking by it now. Like I mean, it's gonna be over. Like we're not gonna have to worry about this in like another year or whatever.
Well, we don't know though. Like we know
that's
the
a good
next
point. We
three
don't
big
know.
games are all PS4 as well. But
Yeah.
we don't know if anything else is going to be because we don't know what they have, right?
I gotta assume come 2023, we're done with PS4. Maybe. You know, of course, God of War could just get delayed into that. But
Yeah, that too. Or like The Last of Us multiplayer. What if that's PS4 as well? 'Cause
that's a good point.
Like
That definitely would be too. If that got announced today,
right?
that definitely would be. Yeah.
Or who knows? You know, what if Ghost of Tsushima 2 is in 2024 or something, or 2020? Yeah, 2023. Like, what if that's like PS4 or even
Sims is
Spider-Man
dying.
2? He is dying.
Yeah, I don't. I mean, but then how long are we gonna go? You know,
That's
like
my
are we just
point. That's
making
my point. I
PS4
don't-
games till 2025? Like, what was the point of making the fucking PS5 then? You know, I don't know.
I'm just throwing it out there. Just throwing it.
Yeah.
out. I don't know. I mean, I hope that.
I mean, all sides really. Like, third parties got to let this go too soon enough. Like, I mean, Far Cry's still getting fucking last gen versions, right?
Mm-hmm. I mean, I think that there's still a lot of games this fall are going to be multi.
I mean, it's mostly all of them this fall. I'm fine with this fall. It's once we start getting into 2022 where it's like, okay, let's.
I mean, we're
this
already
go now,
real
guys.
deep into like cross-gen stuff. Like this is deep into the gen already.
I feel like it's always been the year, no?
It depends.
Like the first year,
to PS4?
maybe not always. I mean, there's so few generations that you can't really say always, right? But
yeah, sure, but I think like PS3 to PS4, their last like cross-gen thing, like they cut PS3 off real quick.
Yeah. Well, I think Sony was just happy to.
Yes, I know they were in a different situation.
Yeah.
But, like they definitely cut off real quick. But I guess it just depends. Who
Even
knows?
last gen though, like Metal Gear came out last gen. Remember that? And that was like 2015 already. By that point, it was already like almost 2 years after.
I mean, if you want to talk about stuff like that, Persona 5, 2017 was a PS3 game.
That came out on PS3. Yeah, that must be like a rare version of that.
Yeah.
To find 100%. That PS3 copy.
I want to know who played that game.
I've never seen that. Yeah, who played? How'd it run on PS3?
Yeah.
See, you can make a PS3 version, but you can't make a Switch. That's kind of odd.
Oh, they can.
No, I'm sure they could. Yeah,
the game could run on the Switch.
Work on there. But yeah, Horizon. You can get your. There's a. Am I really?
Yeah.
Hang on, let me say this real quick. There's a loophole now. You could buy the PS4 version for $60 and then not pay the full $70 for the PS5 version. Loophole, guys.
See, it's a little weird.
Save your $10.
$70 price tag. Like, not everyone is even doing that right now.
Am I still out of sync?
No, you're good now.
Okay, cool.
So not like the $70 price tag is so weird because, like, yeah, some games are 70. Sony's committing to 70. But most companies still are not committing to 70. Like Life is Strange, I know we talked about that being higher than normal for Life is Strange, but that's a $60 game. Battlefield, $60 game. Like, is Battlefield less like more of a next gen game than anything Sony's doing? I don't know. Like 70 is a lot of money.
Yeah, $70 sure is.
Like, man, I think they might need to start doing the range of prices that they said they were going to do instead of everything being 70. They talked about at the beginning of the gen that it was going to be 50, 60, and 70. They were going to span the price range, and they just haven't.
I don't think you're ever getting that.
It doesn't seem
really.
Like it.
I mean, I think like Kena is like what they're talking about, right?
Kena, but that's not even their game. I was thinking like Returnal and Ratchet. Both those like could have expanded. One could have been 50, one could have been 60 or something.
Sure.
But it doesn't seem like that's what they're doing. So
yeah, I don't think you're ever actually gonna get
Connor. Connor, if you didn't know, they are jumping straight to the PS6 now. So if you didn't get a PS5, don't worry about it, Connor. You'll just get a PS6 next year. Yeah, it's Connor in the chat,
right here.
Not you.
You need to call him something else. Call him his last name. No.
I don't call him by his last name. I call you both Connor.
I'm Connor. Okay. He's not Connor.
Oh, he's not. Your name is not Connor.
He's not wrong though, is he? Because like, my brother's like used to be called Connor, but now I just call him Toon because he's just not worthy of the name.
Just call him Toon.
There you go.
What does that mean? Is that just
his second name? It's his second name.
Okay.
You need to call your friend by their second name.
Exactly.
There's only one Connor in your guys' lives.
I don't know his second name.
And that's me.
Call him Connor.
What's his last name?
Well, clearly there's not. I have two.
What's your last name, Connor?
He has it as his YouTube thing.
McCloskey.
Yeah.
McCloskey. That is not your name.
I'd rather say Connor.
Nah.
I'm not going to call you Knowles. I'm going to call you Connor.
Muck.
No.
Something like that. I like that. Muck.
No. That sounds like a Pokemon. What is he, a Pokemon?
Muck.
Kiana.
Muck. I choose you. Okay. We're now going to move on to what we've been playing. Daniel. Start with you.
You're going to start with me. Awesome. So I didn't talk about this game last week, but I had like started playing it earlier in the week, and I finished it like Thursday or Friday night, which is Luigi's Mansion 3. Mario. What a great, charming little game. I loved it so much. Sims warned me about a little over halfway through the game, there's a level where you're in a little boat, and you have to use the vacuum to like move yourself around in the water to like aim yourself. It is
like a propeller.
Like a propeller, basically.
Yeah.
And it is the worst. Like, building up to it, it's okay. If it was just the level, okay. And then you get to the boss fight. Oh my god. I wanted the game to kill me. End my life. That's what I said to the game multiple times. Kill me. Or I just die myself.
Death by Luigi.
Basically, you're in a circle that has spikes all around it, and you have to like be moving, focus on the boss, because then he'll hit you right into him. Oh my god, it's awful. It's the worst thing. It's just not fun.
Dog shit.
Thank you. It's awful. But other than that, the game is awesome. All the different floors have different like themes. Like one of the fun ones I like was the museum one, which is very quick. It was just like you get in there, you fight a boss, and that was pretty much it. But it has like little dinosaur skeletons and stuff, and then you fight this like Jurassic T-Rex. It looked really cool. It was just bones. That was the boss fight.
The game's great.
It's so good. Another really memorable one was a really long one. It was like a director of a movie. He was like a ghost that you had to get. And you had to like build up to him. You had to like help him like set up his his movie. And yeah, he needed his I don't know what you would call it. It's like a big microphone, but not connected to anything. It's just like a funnel.
Yeah.
You've seen those old school funnel things?
No,
He needed to talk through that, and he needed me to get it, so I had to like get it. And then the boss fight was me fighting a big Godzilla ghost. It was a ghost in a Godzilla outfit, and it was like a kaiju fight. It was really funny. I loved it.
The game is great from start to finish. It's just that one boss. Like me and Natalie, we played co-op. Is it co-op in it?
Yeah, there's co-op. Well,
Yeah.
it's a different mode. The co-op. I don't think you can play the basic like standard thing. I think it's different if I remember correctly.
One or the other. It literally just becomes that one boss fight. Like you were just like, what a strange decision to do this. Like it made the game so frustrating. I think it's been commented on by lots of different people as well. Like stupid decision, but it's fantastic. Like the atmosphere is great. And a great little Switch title. Like if you ever get a Switch game, this is the game to get. One of the rare games,
definitely up there.
One of the rare Switch games. Like we normally keep all our Switch games because Switch games just don't go down in price. But I believe we sold that one, which is a shame. It was great.
I've kept all mine. You can see a stack of them right there.
Yeah, we got a massive stack. We got about 3 stacks.
Yeah, I love that game. So good. I was not expecting it to be as good as it was.
Fantastic game. Absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And then right after that, I went hard into Majora's Mask.
Hard.
Into the 3DS version as well.
Nice. It's one of the few Zelda games I've actually played.
Yeah, and I played the 3DS port. I don't know. Did you play the N64 one?
Yeah, way back.
Okay. I love this game. It's awesome. I know Connor in the chat, the other Connor, he loves it. He said is his favorite Zelda. I don't think it's my favorite Zelda, but I love how it kind of built on Ocarina. The different masks are really cool with all the different abilities you could do and all that. It's even weirder than I already thought Ocarina was weird, but we're gonna turn it up more.
Yeah, no, they turn it up to 11 in this. Like shit gets weird in Majora's Mask.
It's so weird. Those big like giants, I guess you would call that. Were they giants? Is that what they were?
I think I know what you're talking about.
At the end of the game, the giants that like are holding up the moon.
Sure, yeah, those are giants.
They're big noses with legs
Freaky
and
noses.
arms. Disgusting. It was an awful looking design. But yeah, I beat that. I really like it a lot.
You ever get deep into Zelda theories about how like Link died?
Oh, I've heard about this one way before.
Yeah, they woke up in Majora's.
Yeah, the opening is where he like falls down in the cave, and apparently he died. I know it's probably not a real theory, but I thought that I remember
this is
seeing
canon.
that. It's not.
This is canon.
It's canon.
So
then
did you finish
I
it,
played.
then?
Huh?
You finished it.
I did finish it. Yes, I
How
did.
long did it take you?
It was about. I followed a walkthrough, so it took maybe 12 hours or so.
You just mainlined it then.
Yeah, I did a lot like on Sunday. I did a lot of it. And I played.
If I'm like doing Zelda, I want to get like every heart. I want to get like every.
A lot of the
special
walkthroughs,
ability.
I get most of the stuff.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when I did Link to the Past, I got like everything in the game, pretty much. But yeah, I followed a walkthrough. You definitely need them because you need like some of the masks to do certain stuff. Then the past 2 nights, I played Lake.
Lake.
Lake. It's the little indie game where you play as Meredith. Her name is Meredith Wise. It takes place in Oregon in 1986. She is like a big city job. This is her hometown. She left the town to like get a big job, and she just kind of needs a break. And her parents are on vacation, so you take her dad's job, which is a mailman. So she has like a 2 weeks of being a mailman, and it's a really serene game. You're just kind of delivering mail, meeting the people in the town. There's people that remember you. Maybe there's some new people there as well. I really liked it.
What kind of game was this? I keep getting this one confused with a bunch of other random mini games that have been.
You're just delivering mail. So you're just driving
like
around.
like a point and click type thing, or
no.
Death Stranding. Okay.
It's more okay. It has like old GTA vibes. It's got a little mini map. And
so it's 3D like that. You're walking around and whatnot.
Yeah, full 3D. Full 3D.
Okay.
There's a full map, and it's basically the town is kind of around this lake. That's kind of where the name comes from, is around this lake. So you kind of delivering. You have like every day. So it's 2 weeks of her being back home, and you play every day. So as a mailman, if you know, they deliver 6 days a week. So all the 6 main days, you have a certain people that need mail, and then you just have to. Some of them are just letters that you go up to like their mailbox. You put a letter in, and that's it. Some people need a box delivered, so when you get to their place, you have to go to the back of the truck, pick the box, and then give them their box. Is there something funny, Sims?
I don't know what the fuck.
I'm just thinking like of this woman just like getting this box and just drop kicking it like every other Amazon driver.
You could be an asshole Amazon employee and just fucking drop kick the box all the way there.
Yeah, it's great. There's definitely there's like multiple endings that you can get to the game too. I don't want to say really what they are.
Looks like there must be like some emotional cost
there's some
to this game
narrative. Like, her job? Okay. Like, she's kind of like getting a little burnt out of her job. She works at like some company. She does like computer. She has like a computer, but this is in the 80s, so it's like early computers and stuff.
So what? She just quits and like wants a simple life as a mail delivery person.
2 week vacation.
2 week vacation. And she
And
decides to
wank
deliver mail on her vacation.
vacation.
Well, hold on. So it's 2 weeks. She takes it like a vacation, like a little getaway, and then her dad, and her parents are going on a vacation to Florida
At the same time?
Yes. So she's staying at their place, their house.
I'm not playing this out well.
And he's one of the 2 mailmen at the town. So she takes his job to just do it. It's real. It's relaxing. It's not like it's a hard job.
What kind of bullshit is that? That's not how jobs work.
I mean, in this game, it does.
Oh, hey, my dad's going out of town for 2 weeks. I'll take this job. I'm like, what?
Yeah, that's what happens.
You just know that Connor be sending his mom to work this afternoon.
Hell yeah.
That's what happens in the game.
Hey, guys, I need a month off. Is it okay if my mom takes over?
Sure, Connor.
Sure. Mom's just driving a forklift. Fucking great.
I can imagine you on this forklift, tazzing around. Dangerously.
Oh, you don't.
You should
do
not be
wanna
in charge of heavy machinery.
No, you do. You do not want to see me on a forklift. It's bad. It's real bad. Anyways, back to the male person game.
Yeah, it's
it was
great.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not perfect. I think.
When did this get announced? Was this at a Nintendo thing, or was this an?
No, I think it was
this?
Xbox
It's an
because it's
Xbox.
only, I think it's only
Xbox?
Xbox PC.
I
It
keep
did
getting
shine.
this, The Last Stop, and the one with
Road 96.
Kerry Russell in it confused.
Oh, the Kerry Russell game is that's what's that team? That's the
Gone Home guys,
team.
Fulbright.
And then Fulbright, and then the other game is on Game Pass. That one has Last Stop. They have multiple. Yeah, it's on Game Pass, and they have multiple. Yeah.
Yes.
That one has multiple playable characters.
That was the one shown at Switch, right?
Yes.
Like an indie thing, right?
It was shown somewhere else,
Okay.
but it is on Game Pass. And then this game, it's not a Game Pass. It's only $20. The performance for the most part is good. Sometimes the camera gets a little wonky, and the shadows are a little weird. I feel like graphically, they could have used a little more time. It looks awesome, and I feel like if they would have given it a little more time, maybe a little bit more budget, maybe like this game could have been even prettier. But if that sounds appealing, if you just want a really relaxing game for 2 nights, I think this is great. They make it pretty easy. There are sections of you pull up your map, you could just fast travel, and then just deliver quicker. Or if you go and you see a place you need to go to, you could just hit autopilot, and it will just drive until you get to the place, and then you deliver. So you could just kind of watch the scenery and stuff.
Doesn't give me too many Death Stranding vibes now.
No, it's not.
Can't take it. I can't take it.
It's not Death Stranding, but yeah, if it sounds good, it's great. It's a nice little game. It's a really relaxing game.
This game stood out for me when it came out in the show. I remember, this looks decent, but I'm just disappointed. I know, where is Steve? But why is it just not on the Games Pass? I think it'd just get a lot more attention. Surely,
it would.
Microsoft would give them a bit of chump change. We'll have a good time. So
yeah, maybe it'll come to Game Pass soon.
Definitely. I really want to play this game. This is something I'd like to play.
I think $20 is a good asking price.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I just don't want to put up my $20.
There you go.
He just can't be asked.
He can't be asked. No.
Nope. Can't do it.
And then the last thing I've been playing, which has just been kind of throughout the week, usually me and Sloan play a bunch of co-op stuff. So after we beat Aliens, that was our last little co-op thing, we went back to Destiny 2. And I've been playing a good amount of Destiny. The last thing that me and him had done in Destiny was Forsaken, which was, I think, 2018. What?
I was talking to the chat. It's hard.
Sorry. Was 2018 was Forsaken. That was their big year 1 expansion. I didn't end up playing Shadowkeep, which came out in 2019. So we went through that whole campaign. And then we started Beyond Light, which came out last year. We only did the first mission. But we're just messing around, seeing what's there. They've added a lot.
Yeah, you're playing the next gen version now, right?
Yeah, they did have the next gen update.
Any cool things you've noticed with that?
Nah, not really. I mean, when you fly to planets and stuff, it's definitely quicker.
Did it move from 30 frames to 60 frames now?
I actually really haven't noticed, but I'm sure it feels really smooth. I mean, it's Destiny. It's always...
Yeah, I didn't know if the last gen version ran at 60 or not. I don't think it did.
I think it's probably with the update. And then
That's
now more recently,
I used to really love the Destiny 2 PvP mode. That was the last PvP I got really into. But yeah, that must be nice.
It's really fun.
Frames.
I got a hankering for some Destiny.
They just added recently. They've added complete crossplay. So now everyone is kind of in a pool together now. So for PvE stuff, strikes, it's all quick. You're finding people quick. I'm having a great time. Yeah.
Daniel's
I'm having a great time. I love Destiny. You guys know that. So I'm trying to my goal, other than beating the campaign, is getting the Last Word and the Thorn, which were 2 amazing guns from Destiny 1. They brought them back a while ago in Destiny 2, but it's going to take way too much upgrade material. Yeah, I'm trying. It's gonna take a while to get the last word and
Cool.
the thorn. But yeah,
How's Stallone?
Destiny 2.
I miss
He's
my
good.
MMA show co-host.
Yeah, when's that coming back?
3 weeks. Got another 3
Three
weeks.
more weeks. Oh,
Yeah, I know. Another 3 weeks. They took a long break between pay-per-views. Then you will get another episode. The Nerdic's MMA show over at youtube.com/Nerdic's.
Yeah, that's all I've been playing.
Friday.
Cool. Sims. What have you been
Oh
playing?
man, so many games. Too many games. Not really.
Too many games. I'm about to say, you didn't play shit, you liar.
I've been playing Runescape, baby.
Oh my god. I shouldn't have
Still
asked.
playing
Never mind. Never mind. Sorry, Sims. Sims hasn't been playing anything. We're moving on.
Look at them HD graphics.
That's what it looks like. So
Yeah.
when do you escape
You
the
can-
room?
No, Rune.
Room escape. I get it. You escape a room. You're looking for stuff. You
Remember the
got to get
game-
out of that room.
Remember the series, The Room?
The room.
Were
No.
you doing puzzles?
That
Yeah,
crap
that's
Looked
you?
pretty cool.
That's
he
your
looks-
guy.
It looks pretty cool.
It looks
I like your
fucking
shield.
badass.
Yeah, I like your shield.
Cool armor.
That cost some
Is
money.
that-
That did. That's when you know you're elite.
That Dragonstone armor.
That's what Elite looks like. If you didn't know what Elite looks like, it's that.
Are you making money yet on it,
Stats.
Sims?
Stats. Yeah, man. For the
Wow.
audio listeners, I am holding
fucking
my
impressive.
iPad to the screen.
Look at those
showing-
graphics. Wow.
So,
Yeah, that's
I-
old RuneScape.
Yeah, you know, that could run on my Game Boy Advanced if I wanted it to.
Yeah,
Probably.
I'm sure it could. I'm sure it could.
So,
Uh,
I'm glad you asked.
so
about-
what do you like about RuneScape? Because like I gotta say that looks awful from what you just showed me.
So I like the fact it was something I played in 2005, 2006, and it was just I don't know. It just takes me back to being a child again. Like not even a child, like just a stupid, dumb teenager. Like I'm just having like a good time, and it's so easy going as well. Like you don't have to pay too much attention to it. Like I mean, I've done that since Monday. Exactly what you've seen, and I've leveled up my attack and defense, and my strength from 50 to 70. Like tell a lie, like a few of them are just under 70, and like that's the highest I've ever been. And literally, that's on my mobile. You know, someone walks in, just put my mobile down so no one can see me doing what I'm doing, and I can and I you know as you level up, you get better weapons.
People don't need to
you
see
can buy-
that.
No.
No,
So-
you don't want to show kids
I
that.
don't know. Like at the moment, I'm just busy. I haven't got time to play. I don't really have a hankering to play anything. I have got a decision to make. Like I bought a membership, like a 2-week membership. I use like in-game currency to do it, and I admittedly like to make the game a bit easier on myself. I bought like you can buy gold from online sellers, which is a bit it's a bit naughty. But I did it.
Bit
but-
naughty.
I didn't know it was that naughty before I did it. But I bought it a couple of years ago. When the game first came to mobile, I went back to it for about a month or two. Just before Christmas. Because I was working evenings. I found it hard to play games. I was like, I just put some RuneScape on. Because it's on the mobile anyway. So I bought a couple of golds then. And now I'm like... Everything you've just seen there. I know it's all stupid like obsidian armor. And then tonight I'm going to buy the Abyssal Whip. But this is something that I've always wanted as a child. Like everyone talked about the Abbey Whip and the Obby armor and the Obby cape and stuff like that, and it's just something I've always wanted. So now it's like I've got all the money and I'm just leveling up my character. Like I don't know what I don't know what to do after I've done this. Like there's no plan. I've
Challenge
achieved.
people in PvP.
I can, yes. I mean I've got to look into it. There's other skills to
Beat up
upgrade.
the noobs. Go kill some noobs.
There's other skills that I need to like look into, but. I'm just having a good time, man. Like, don't hate haters. But I do.
Who's
wanna
hating?
No, I'm joking. I know we all give each other a hard time, but it's just something to like. I just sit there in the night, get the crappy laptop out, and just like I do some quests. I've been doing a few quests. There's like I've done quite a few quests for other members, like just to if you do a certain quest, you can have access to the dragon sword, which is I've got there, and etc. etc. But I do want to talk about what's happened this week. So it's been quite a big week for RuneScape. So RuneScape on the PC has a client called it's a third-party client by people who don't work for Jagex, the creators of the game, and it's called RuneLight, and basically it's a built-in client. You can log in through log into your account through it. It runs the game through the client, and there's loads of like helpful there's like a skill calculator, a quest guide. A lot in there. There's a lot. Obviously, I'm new to it, so I'm not too sure what is exactly there. But there's a quest helper, there's skills. So as soon as you do something, it will start logging. It would tell me how many more sand crabs I've got to kill, while I'm doing it. So it makes the game easy. Anyway, so this
kill those crabs.
Kill those crabs. So
I just thinking of. I didn't mean to interrupt. I was just thinking of the South Park World of Warcraft episode. How many boars they have to kill?
Yeah, they go in the forest, kill like a million boars.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's ridiculous. So what happened was a guy that works with this has been creating a better version of RuneLight to upgrade the visuals of this game, because you just said, oh, it looks like trash. It does look like trash, admittedly, but this is what people like. They like this. That makes them feel warm and fuzzy inside. So
people
this
like
guy,
trash.
yes, of course.
Yeah.
So I'm keep itching my nose. I'm like a crack addict. So what happens is, this guy's made this like a HD upgraded text, and it was due to release 2 days ago. And obviously Jagex, they talk to each other. These RuneLight client people that make these third party apps and stuff like that. And Jagex knew about this for 2 years. This guy's been working solid on this HD upgrade texture pack for 2 years. And then the day he's supposed to release it, they emailed him, like, "Oh, we don't want you to do it anymore because we've got something similar working very early in the works." So this guy's like, "So I can't release it." He goes, "No, if you do, we'll just take it to court. It's as simple as that. We've told you not to do it, so you can't do it." So obviously it goes online, and obviously the RuneScape community is the worst community I've ever heard. Everyone just hates each other. Like, people are dickheads in the game. Like, you go up to someone and like, I'm in this spot, and if someone goes in that spot, it makes it hard for me to grind. So like the first time I ever did it, I went and some guy was like, "Hey dude, man, I've been there all day." I was like, "Okay, cool, man. I'm sorry about that." But if someone does it to me about at least 6 times a day, they're like, "Oh, it's my spot now." I was like, "Nah, dickhead. But you can't fight them to beat them all or whatever." So anyway, so that was all.
How
like
much
Wednesday.
room is in this game? Like, isn't there like? Can
But
you
it's
just
like
walk slightly to the left?
Well, there's servers. You pick
there's so
servers,
many
right?
servers.
Okay.
But like there's an doesn't matter. So anyway, it is a boring story, but it's quite big. I'm surprised it hasn't. I know it's stupid to say, but I'm surprised it's not made quite a few of the gaming sites, because it's quite controversial. So this guy's put 2,000 hours. Obviously, kept in communication with Jagex. Says, "Look, I'm doing this. I hope you're okay with it. I'll keep you up to date." Blah blah blah. And then the last minute, they're like, "No, we don't want you to do it." Anyway, so everyone kicks off. They're all level 69 strength, by the way. Just thought I'd let you know that. And what you say, nice.
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 So so a day later, so of the night of that news, I know it's boring, but I'm telling you now because I need to talk to someone about it.
Sure.
In this certain server, people are rioting. They've got their cannons out, which is supposed to be like a sign of like aggro, and there's like over 1,000 people in the server in this one area just typing, "Let this happen" or blah blah blah. And obviously, the usual bullshit of people like messaging the Jagex staff members, giving them abuse, which is I don't condone at all. Obviously, do your protests and peace and whatnot, but don't do that. So the day after, they've released another statement saying, "Oh, we're going to work with this guy now, and for the time being, you can technically have it. Not yet. We've obviously got to cross the I's and dot the T's." And I like that one, don't you? Hey, so I did that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, all right. And they're going to do something about it. But it's a bit crazy. It's like, what a stupid like it's just it's crazy. I probably won't care next week because I won't be playing it. But like to see what happened, and obviously people making YouTube videos and what's happened. It's such a bad toxic community. Like, no one's nice to each other in this RuneScape game. Nobody's nice to each other.
From the little I played in like early 2000s, late 2000s, everyone sucked.
But the thing is,
from the little I remember,
the kids that were playing it when we were kids are now adults.
Yeah,
like it's mainly adults that play this game because they've been playing it.
And they're all just a bunch of assholes.
They're a bunch of dickheads. Like, everyone's a dickhead. Don't get me wrong. I've been on the Reddit, so I've spoke to a few people. But like I went on Reddit when I first started my decision to play it. I was like, all right, anyone give me some advice? I'm starting again. I might become a member. Just give me some advice. I can't do some advice. Where should I start? What should I do? And then you'll get the odd sarky comment, Google it or whatever. But I've had some really helpful people. Or during this whole...
I hate when somebody says something like that, like Google it. It's like, well, that's why I'm here. I'd rather talk to the community.
I mean,
members
this is why.
Like,
I forgot what I was going to say. I forgot. It's gone. But yeah, I'm having a good time. It's RuneScape. It's more than what it looks like. And it's quite deep mechanics. And there's so much to do. The map's incredibly massive. I'm scratching the surface. But I'm just happy to, I've achieved the dreams of what I wanted as a kid. My original account. This account is now higher than my original account when I first started as a kid. Which is always good.
Sims achieved his childhood dreams. Congrats, man. Proud.
Before we go, I need your help. So if I stop playing this game, I need a game to keep me going until Christmas. So we've got Assassin's Creed, Valhalla.
A lot of time there.
Exactly. Persona 5.
A lot of time there.
Yeah, a lot of time there. It depends on what version, but yeah.
Sekiro.
Less time. But
less hair.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really pull too much out, so exactly. You'll be fine.
You can pull your beard
try
out.
and beat Sekiro?
Yeah. I think if you just put your nose to the grindstone, I think you'd be able to.
I think it's like you just have to learn the mechanics, don't you?
This game is not about...
Yeah, go play Sekiro. That'd be
the difference between that, Sekiro, and then the other games is the other games are about getting new weapons. That game is you get a weapon, it's there are mechanics like the Makiri counter and stuff like that. But
yeah, so yeah, I'm thinking them 3 games. I don't think I'm gonna bother with
Deathloop.
I want to, but I just think as a responsible adult with bills to pay at the moment, I think I have to just
be irresponsible and buy it.
I think I might, but if it comes out as 10, then yeah. We'll see. We've got a bit of credit for Game, the company, but we'll see. I just...
Check Game Pass, Keep
exactly, yeah. I've got Games Pass to keep me going. I have a Halo. I have a Football Manager. I've got games to play. I'm just in the mood to play RuneScape at the moment.
Yeah, Back for Blood, too. There's
exactly, Black Blood, Game Pass, Forza Horizon 5.
Is there something in September, Daniel? There's gotta be something.
Back for Blood's in October.
Yeah, I know that's early October. I don't know. I was just thinking for...
Are you asking for what's in September?
Yeah.
I think we're getting the big ones right now. And then Kena is in the end of September?
No, I just meant for Game Pass.
Oh.
The thing is with Games Pass, anything can happen at a drop of a dime.
Yeah. I mean, the big one is October and then November and December. And I don't know if there is a big one.
They've just announced Football Manager 2022 to come in November, which is massive.
Are you excited for that?
Massive,
actually,
yeah. For free, yeah. I wouldn't pay 40. I wouldn't want to pay £40 for a game that I can't commit to. But if it's free, I can try and commit to it. If that makes sense. Yeah. And I put some hours into Football Manager games in the past, so especially
Ted Lasso Simulator.
Oh my god, Ted Lasso is so good.
That'd be dope, though. You just play as Ted Lasso.
What if it's just a skin?
Not the Football Manager part, but you just go outside and live your life and just hang out with your friends and stuff.
There's a game. The game exists already. It's called Second Life.
Oh, is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I get it.
Second Life. It's an MMO. It's an old MMO.
I'm in.
Go look up Second Life. It's an old game.
Oh, RuneScape.
I haven't beaten the first one yet.
Yeah, right. I mean, my first life sucks. I want to move on. And my second life probably sucks. Where's third life?
Maybe part 2 would be better.
No, I think... Yeah, I think I need third life.
Have you guys listened to Games Daily? Today?
Which one?
Last night?
No.
I haven't listened to a podcast in years.
How do you live?
I don't know.
Barely.
Every day.
What have you been playing, Connor?
I have now beaten Psychonauts 2.
Yay!
Great game. Loved it. Loved every second of Psychonauts. There was one boss fight that fucking annoyed me, much like you last week, but
was it one that I mentioned?
No, it wasn't that. It was the boat one. The same thing with the Luigi's Mansion. The boat one where you're riding around on a little door as a boat and you gotta ride around and fight the boss with it. It's very annoying.
don't remember this fight.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. It was a quick fight. It wasn't like very long. But I mean, that was the most annoying part of the game, I thought. But yeah, I love this game. Loved every second of it. 3D platformers are at the top right now, at the top of their fucking game. I love it. I love the state 3D platformers are in right now. It's
Where's Nintendo? Give me another
this
Mario.
game. Psychonauts 2 is a lot just like a game that like I would dream up as a kid, or like you just like what 3D platformers could be, you know. And this is it. It's got an amazing story, platforming everywhere. It's big, you know, expansive. Big, you know, it's a great game. I love it.
We didn't talk about last week the music.
The music is fucking fantastic.
So good.
Yeah,
it sets that vibe so well.
They do such a good job of matching the music with the themes of the world too, you know, and that's one thing I got shout out to, just the different themes of the levels in this game. So
Viking level.
Yeah, they get so unique. It's not just like, oh, here's a woods area, here's a volcano level, shit like that, you know, that you see in every game. It's you know, here's a volcano level, but like there's like some trippy shit going on in the background. That's what it'll be like, you know. And I love this game. It's up there, my favorite games of the year thus far, for sure.
Yeah. Well, so I want to ask the question where I know we compared the two games. I know that they're not completely the same, but how do you compare?
We're gonna do the Ratchet thing again.
Yeah.
I think, I don't know if
it's definitely more of a platformer compared to combat.
Yeah, it's much more.
There's a lot of
the Ratchet is way more about the combat, and this is way more about the platforming. I get this. I don't know. I mean, they're similar.
They are collectathons. There's a lot of collectibles in both of them.
Sure, there's a lot of collectibles in every game now, though. I would say this game, I think it almost did too much with the figments. If I'm being honest,
there's a lot of them.
I would have had less. I would have had way less of the figments. Yeah, for sure. Yeah. There's that was starting to remind me, because I was gonna go for the platinum, but we're just getting too close to other games releasing. I probably won't get to it. But yeah, and I was just like run through the levels trying to get all the figments I could, and it was just like, oh, there's like 100 I'm missing on this level, and like 100 over here, and I'm just like, oh fuck, that's so many. And it's like getting a guide for that would be pretty annoying. But yeah, I mean, compared to the Ratchet, I don't know. I mean, you would have to like really break it down. Like story wise, I like Psychonauts 2 better. I think the writing's a bit funnier. I think the story overall just got me a little bit more. Yeah, I'm
just asking because you have to decide by the end of the year.
So. Sure, yeah, but I mean, right now I'd probably say Psychonauts 2 is a little bit better. I don't know, putting scores on them, I'd probably give. What did I give Ratchet? 8.5. I mean,
I think we both were like somewhere around there, maybe a 9.
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. I'd probably give them like the same score. They're neck and neck, I'd say.
They're close, yeah.
My top 3 right now are like Psychonauts, Ratchet, and Forgotten City. Forgotten City might be my current game of the year, honestly. The more I think about that game.
That game keeps going up as I think more about it.
Me too.
Sims, did you go back to it?
No.
Okay.
My Game Pass right now. I honestly, like, life has just been busy. Like, I'm just busy. Like, the kids have gone back to school, so I'm getting up earlier. I'm tired. I've gone back to work technically fully again after like 3 weeks. So, yeah, life's a bit hard at the moment. So, I didn't want to go back to it. I just it wasn't for me. I should get a T-shirt with that on it.
Not every game needs to be for everyone. I always say that.
My game of the year is 12 minutes.
Death Store for me, probably.
Oh wait, Death Store. Death Store, or it goes Death.
Yeah. Boop.
Yeah, 12 minutes or Death Door, and Death Door then 12 minutes. It's kind of Xbox 15th of November, Death Door.
Oh, that will not be the game I'm playing that day.
Why? What are you going to play on the 15th of November?
Horizon 5.
You gotta get that. That'll probably be that's gonna look so nice too.
It's like what the 9th. It's like a week or before.
That'll probably be the first thing I'll play. That, and honestly, it's that Pokemon remake comes out that day, and I'm kind of just like, I might go play that.
Which one?
What
date? What date? Sorry.
Gen 4 remake.
It comes 15th. Out the day that console comes out. Yeah.
Oh really? Oh wonderful. Yeah. We're definitely getting that. I know I've got a day out. I've got a day of it that day. I know I've got to finish work and then drive down to this store because we pre-ordered it there. But they don't deliver it, so I've had to go and pick. It's like a double pack. So yeah, I got that, and then But don't tell work I might not go that day.
Ooh, they're gonna watch this and fire you. Anyways, yeah, Psychonauts 2, loved it.
Yeah.
3D platformers. It Takes Two also came out this year. Forgot about that.
Good
Oh,
game.
don't forget about it. Don't forget about it.
That's also a 3D platform. Honestly,
Great
that's more comparable to Psychonauts United. What's the
really.
next like big 3D platformer?
Like actual platformer?
Yeah.
I don't think we have one really.
No, there's not one on the horizon coming.
No. Not that comes to my head.
Yeah, I mean, neither.
I'm really
like
looking
an
forward to
actual
playing
platformer.
Horizon and like seeing you guys driving around in it.
Oh man, I can't wait for that game. I told you, like watching that trailer for that game. Oh my god, it's the best looking game I've ever seen. That
really
game
excited.
is going to be unreal, and that was a trailer. Imagine on my TV, like, it's going to look even better on my TV. Like I'm excited for that game. Like
I'm looking
taking
forward to getting the controller.
screenshots of that game. Oh, did you order it?
No, but I'll get it.
Well, guess what? Speaking of controller, look at this.
That's not a blue ass controller.
Yeah.
Glossy as fuck.
Well, it's my light's right here. It's not as glossy.
Glossy.
Well, it is a little shiny, but I mean, my light is making it worse.
We I know you don't care, but we sold the last of our PS4 controllers the other day.
Ah.
We only
Why
have.
did you sell them? I thought you collected these.
Yeah, no, but like,
Put them on display.
what are you gonna
I
do
would
with
keep
them?
them.
Like,
I would keep them, but that's me.
I've still got a Spider-Man one. Sold the God of War one, the 25th anniversary one. It just helps. I could get Deathloop, do you know what I mean, or whatever.
Yeah.
Wait, you had the PS4 25th anniversary controller, the PlayStation one?
Yeah, the blue one.
That gray one?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant the one where they like remade the PS4
that's
one
the
and the
one I'd
PS4.
want to keep.
Yeah,
I still got my Spider-Man one, so it's alright.
That one was fucking dope.
Alright, we still got a Spider-Man.
Real quick, you want to play a game?
Yeah, I got 20 questions. I got a game right here. Yeah,
all right. Let's go.
I'm ready. I'm ready whenever you are. 20 questions.
Did this game come out for the year 2000?
Let me see exact. I want to know what exact year. Okay. It did not.
Great. Thank God.
I should only pick games from like 90s and 80s games.
This came out in the 90s or 80s, so.
Huh?
Is this game E.T.?
Is it E.T.? It is not E.T.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it'd be that if it was before the 2000, the one that was in a sinkhole. It doesn't matter. That wasn't two questions, motherfucker.
No, I took it away.
Did the game come out after 2010?
These years did not help you last time.
They do. They help us all the time.
They will this time, though.
What was the question? I'm sorry.
Does the game come after? What was the one normally
after 2010?
Did this game come out before the year 2010?
There you go.
Before 2010, yeah.
Okay, great. So we got a decade.
2005.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Did this game come out before 2005?
No.
Right. So we got 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Thank you. Boring questions. You guys.
No,
are
you're boring. You're boring.
We're determining the year.
I would have had fun with it.
Right. We got 6. We got 5, 6, 7. Right. What games come out? Let's start from January 2005, and we'll work our way through.
Okay.
Right.
January 2005.
Literally the worst.
Where are we at? 2005. What came out? Gears of War. Must be it. What else could it be?
Did this game come out on the Xbox 360?
Yes.
Great. That
Does
doesn't help us very much.
Is this no? Sorry.
Not really. Yeah.
This game. Is this game published by?
Ooh, I already looked at the publisher. You can ask the question. I'm just gonna give you a heads up. The publisher is gonna be tough.
Don't do it.
Just reading
Don't do
it.
then.
Yeah. Don't even ask. I'll help you with that.
Is
one.
this one of
Don't
them?
even
Like,
ask.
is this one of them like simple names that kind of just can't pronounce, but they're actually quite easy to say, like for access?
No. I'll explain later.
That was not easy. If you didn't know that word, Sims, you couldn't read that.
Yeah, but they're a story developer.
All right. Was this game multi-platform game?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. Cool. Publisher ain't gonna help. All right. Was this game made in Japan?
Ooh. I'm not sure where they're from. I don't think it's Japan.
Doesn't
Maybe
help
I
anything.
click on it. Let me see. Okay. They're not from Japan. They're not from
No,
Japan.
not from Japan.
I didn't think they were.
Was this a full price game when it launched?
Ooh, good question. I don't know the exact price of the game. I'm gonna say no, but I don't really know the full price.
Pregnant pause. Make noises. I don't know. Is this game a AAA game?
No, I would say it's not a AAA game.
Did
Did this
game
game originally come out on the Xbox Live Arcade?
It did. Yeah.
Did. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Is this game
Shout out to Xbox Live Arcade.
Is this a 2D game?
It is, yes.
Okay.
Got pretty far with 10 questions.
I think it's
2D
something early-ish Xbox Live Arcade, like Explosion Man, Limbo, stuff like that.
Limbo? What year did Limbo come out?
2008-ish, maybe 9, maybe 10.
I can't
Shout
help
out
you
to Trials HD, man.
Oh, I
Oh,
love
shout-
Trials.
shout
That was
out.
a good game. That first one was dope.
I mean,
My
honestly,
best
the whole
mate.
series. The whole series.
Yeah, I never got into it afterwards.
My best mate was absolutely addicted to it.
Yeah.
Like, he just come to my house to play it. Honest to God, he was like,
Didn't even talk to you.
honest to God, it was like, obviously when you're like best mates, like you don't need like you didn't even need permission. Like I remember being ill once, and I woke up and I'm like sick, throwing up, shitting myself, all that shit. And I woke up and he was just there, and I was like, okay, all right. And then all I can hear is. He was like
Connor says, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. You can continue. Connor said Limbo came out in 2010.
Sweet.
Thanks, Connor.
Thanks.
Continue. So you're sick.
Spell his name Connor.
Yeah.
Bastard.
Bashed.
Did you have more to say, Sims?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like he was like top 30 on a few tracks.
Nice.
Really?
He was.
That good?
Yeah, he
Yeah,
was
back
good.
in the day. That was
Very
back in the
good.
day when you cared about leaderboards. Back then, like early 360, you cared about those leaderboards.
I had this one friend who was on the leaderboard, and they were like always neck and neck. Like, he was, yeah. Shout out to Jason and Trials HD, man. Like, don't get me wrong, kids ruined it. Like if we didn't have kids, we'd be just playing Trials HD. Damn.
Is this a platformer?
Ooh, I would say that there are platforming elements. I don't know if I'd say it's a platformer.
Okay.
Platforming elements, I guess you could say. There's a lot on Xbox Live Arcade.
Yeah, I know.
A lot of games there.
Is this game a Metroidvania?
Metroidvania? No, it's not. It's not a Metroidvania.
Has this game?
Oh yeah, I remember the Impossible game.
Has this game got? No, I won't ask it. But do you
The
like?
Impossible game had badass music.
Yeah, the Impossible game was crazy.
Do you remember that really shitty, like, bad advert for Doritos game?
No,
Were you a dinosaur?
no, I don't remember this.
Remember that? The Dorito Dino, whatever the fuck?
Yeah.
You drove around in that little thing? Yeah,
Yeah, man.
that was a free game. Yeah. Doritos made that shit.
Remember 1 versus 100? Oh my god.
I do remember that.
How
yeah.
good was that? What a good concept. Like, that game
Yeah.
would thrive now as well. Like,
Yeah,
once a month, Xbox just put on 1 versus 100.
that'd be awesome.
Could be Super Meat Boy.
I hate
That's
it.
more of like a hardcore platformer though.
It's not.
Is this game notoriously difficult?
Like notorious? That's a word to use.
I mean,
Notorious-
Super Meat Boy is notoriously difficult, I would say.
Then
That's
I'm gonna
all
say
that-
that this isn't notoriously difficult, but it might. Like, it has. You can make it difficult. but it's not. I wouldn't say is notoriously.
I'm just
difficult.
thinking of like the big summer of arcade games.
You're out of focus, Connor. Yeah,
I'm out of focus. Is this game multiplayer?
put it to your face. Yes, it has multiplayer. Like, it's not the only way you could play, but it has multiplayer.
This could be that game, Castle Crashers.
Oh, shout out to Castle Crashers.
Yeah, Castle Crashers.
It didn't really have platform. It was more of just a smash.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I've just got some of arcade games I made. I want to say like Shadow Complex. Well, that was a Metroidvania.
Ooh, Grade. Or that one?
I don't remember it, but that was is that the one where
Jonathan Blow.
You can like rewind time and that.
yeah, and then right at the end it was like it was a good bunch of like
Jonathan Blow. His storytelling.
Can you rewind time in this game?
Can you rewind time in this game? I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
It's not Braid. Sorry.
Is this game
Braid's a platformer.
Yeah. Good point. Shadow Complex? He said it's not a Metroidvania.
Well, no, yeah, like
Metroidvania.
What?
What's that random
You
Teenage
asked
Mutant
if
Ninja
it was a
Turtle?
Metroidvania.
Yeah, no, Shadow Complex is a Metroidvania, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's a full Metroidvania.
Published by Epic Games, right?
I don't remember who published it. I honestly don't even remember who developed it.
I know Cliff
Epic Games made that game.
Who made that?
Epic Games.
Did they?
They must have published
I remember
it.
Cliff having a big deal with it. My boy Cliffy B.
I love that game so much.
Yeah, man, I
To
was
my top
day one on
200.
that bad boy.
Where's Shadow Complex 2?
Oh, shout out. Oh, come on.
It's so random. I'd never played that type of game.
I have more questions.
It was just Cliffy B.
I
was
love
there.
Metroidvanias, so.
Cliffy B was there, and I was like, you know what, Cliffy B, man.
I'll be Yeah, 5 more questions.
Castle Crash is a sick game as well. Remember Costume Quests?
Oh yeah, I do remember Costume Quest.
Do you remember Deathspank?
Oh, you got me there.
Deathspank. Surely.
That's spank. That sounds
Ask
sexual.
a question.
Is this game based off an IP?
No, it's not.
Okay.
Has this game been remastered?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it has actually. Yeah, it has. It's been re-updated.
Deathspank released on
Remastered.
PlayStation 3, July 13, 2010. Such a good game.
Oh, I
Published
didn't
by
have PS3. So
published
I
by
don't
Electronic
know.
Arts. It was definitely. I don't know if it was on the Xbox actually. Great game, Deathspank.
3 more questions.
Platforming elements. What was the
I'm
last
not even
question?
kidding.
I
Like
asked?
an exact
Remastered.
year would really help me out here. It probably wouldn't as much as I think.
Yeah, I don't think it would. I'm going to tell you right now, with those 3 questions, I wouldn't ask a year. I think where you have it's fine. I mean, that's like the golden era of live arcade.
Is it Explosion Man? Like, could this be Explosion Man?
It could be.
It's the only one I got because, like, I just can't. It's not Castle Crashers. I'm between Castle Crashers and Explosion Man. It's probably neither, but
What over some of
You got 3
arcade?
questions.
There was like
You got 3 questions. Ask something.
that's
You can figure it out. You can figure it
that
out.
came out later.
like the Summer of Arcade. It was like the Turtles game, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's why I asked if it was based off an IP.
Yeah, he asked IP. It's not. It's not based off of a.
You exploding in this game? Explosion stuff?
Ooh. Yeah, I think you can make explosions, but you're not exploding.
Daniel with his goddamn tricky answers.
Yeah, you can make things explode, but you don't explode.
Are you just trying to fucking throw me off now? It's gotta be Explosion Man. I feel like that just
No, because it hasn't been remastered. Explosion Man didn't get remastered.
Explosion Man didn't get remastered. Daniel
I
said
don't
he thinks it has.
No, it has. No, I said that at the beginning. Then I was looking.
Oh, okay.
It has been remastered. Yeah.
Explosion Man.
No, this game has been remastered.
Well, Castle Crashers has been remastered.
Castle Crashers has, but there's no platforming in Castle Crashers.
Did you ever finish it?
Castle Crashers? Probably not.
Me neither. Is there co-op in this game?
You've already asked
multiplayer. Yeah.
Or did we?
I said there is multiplayer in it, but you don't have to play.
I should listen.
What do we have? Just ask.
You have
Does
two
this game-
questions. Two questions.
Does this game start with the word castle?
It does.
It does?
Yeah.
Oh.
What a new what? No! Because this is like
there's. I said if you go back to what I said there's light platforming, and there is light platforming in the game. It's not like a platformer. Yeah, you're especially with some of the boss fights. You have to move.
Have we
around
got
a
it?
lot.
Because he's still holding his fingers up.
I still have one more question. Yeah.
Is this game Castle Crashers?
Yeah, it is Castle Crashers. It was developed by Behemoth. The publisher's weird because it says Behemoth, but then it also says Microsoft Studios and then Sony Entertainment. So maybe they helped on each of the platforms.
Yeah, probably published it on their own platform.
So like if you would have asked, I wouldn't have really known how to tell you that. It was released August 27, 2008 on 360, and then 2 years later on PlayStation, and then another 2 years on PC, and then in 2015 is the remastered.
Oh really? I thought it was not long ago.
Yeah, I could have sworn. I would have said that was like last year or something.
It was 2015 for Xbox, and then 2019 in September 2019 for Switch and PlayStation 4.
I remember.
Sweet.
Yeah, and this game was awesome.
Yeah,
shout out to Behemoth. Behemoth has such a cool art style.
What if they made sense? Made anything sense?
Yes, they did. Pit People was their last
good?
game. I missed it. It was a couple years ago. Shout out to Connor in the chat. He was talking about Newgrounds. He brought up Newgrounds. Newgrounds was awesome, and this is where they came from. They had
really?
Alien Hominid and all that. That was all on.
They just made a bunch of random internet shit for that.
And then
That's cool.
And then they did Castle Crashers. Yeah, shout out to Castle Crashers. One of the great co-op games.
I agree. And that was the Nerdic Gods podcast, episode 83. Thank you so much. Wait, was it 83 or 2?
Yeah,
83.
Okay, I had it. Confident in yourself, Connor. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sub. Hit those subs. Hit that bell thing.
Leave a comment.
Do all the stuff. Yeah, go listen to us on audio platforms. Because why the fuck not? Share it with your friends. Maybe your mom, your sister. I don't know. Maybe
grandma's got Spotify.
Yeah, grandma needs to listen to podcasts too. So why not this one? All right. You guys got anything else to say?
Love everybody. Bye.
Okay, head out real quick. One last final dream prediction for the PlayStation thing. Dream prediction, Daniel. Dream. Dream big. Here.
Oh, if I get a dream.
Yeah. What's your number one thing that's not like super unrealistic, but still like a big get hype dream moment for you?
Honestly, it's to play a lot of older games. So I know this might be a two-parter, but I would say a collection of the Jack games and a collection of the Sly games on like a PS5 version of them. I think that would be what I would want, because I've never played those, and that's two franchises I would love to play.
You know they have a Jack one, right?
But it's not PS5.
Oh, you want like an upgraded remake of that stuff?
Not doesn't need to be a remake, but just a PS5 collection of them.
Sure. Okay. Sims? You gotta have something cool here.
I want the BBC iPlayer.
What is that? Like, what are you talking about?
It's just an app, like a BBC app
just
on
the
there,
app.
so you can watch.
Drives me insane.
It's not on the PS5.
What's going on? What is that gonna do for you? Like, what do you want?
It means I can watch
BBC stuff.
I can watch BBC iPlayer with my headphones wirelessly, and I can play RuneScape.
And what does the BBC iPlayer do?
It's basically
like,
just like all
music?
the British. No, it's just like British TV channels from BBC just go on there. But they had the Mayan series. And I'm
I did not. I have not
like
watched
the Sons of Anarchy spin-off?
Yeah. And I'm like 2 seasons behind. But realistically, I just want to see some Spider-Man. And maybe the Metal Gear, just for everyone to shut the fuck up.
I don't want that, because like it's not going to be able to be played everywhere. I want more people to play like a new Metal Gear game.
Yeah,
so it's not going to work.
You got a
It's
PS5
going to
anyway,
be-
what are you moaning for?
Well, no, it's not for me. For everyone, I want everyone to play that game. It's going to be whatever Blue Point's doing. It's going to be an exclusive PlayStation game. That's what it would be. Like 100%. They won't because it has to be. That's what they do.
I think Blue Point is already purchased. Remember when they randomly tweeted out that welcome to Blue Point, welcome to PlayStation Studios Blue Point, like the day the Housemarque thing did. I think they bought these guys months ago. They're just waiting for something. I think I think there's a good chance we could see Blue Point's new game along with the purchase today.
Connor.
Maybe. Does seem too soon. What's up?
No. What's your dream? And then let's go.
Okay, cool. So, lights dim, guys. Ready? I know there's not a stage or anything. Lights dim. Lights dim. Lights dim.
I can't make it dim. Is that less?
Oh. Lights dim.
Lights dim.
Lights dim.
Why is it so dark in your room?
You hear. This is how my room always is. It's great. I love it. You hear silently. Then you hear Sora, I'm coming. And then you hear, oh, Sora! And it's still black at this point, right? And Sora's face pops up. All of a sudden, he's in distress. He's like in a torture chamber or something, and like fucking Pete's like torturing him with one of those like electric rod things or something. He's got his shirt off. It's kind of sexual, but not really. And then you just get the words Kingdom Hearts 4.285. Road to Destiny. Fade to black. And then Kojima walks out. Girls throw their bras up. Fucking panties everywhere. Shit's soaked. All right, bye everyone.
Bye everybody.
Bye everybody.